Hey, awesome second graders. I am here with your shout out video to talk about all the awesome stuff that happened this week with our learning. It was pretty amazing. You guys are doing such a good job. And, we only have like 4 weeks left of school, which is kind of crazy. So we have next week, and then you have Memorial Day in the last week of May, and then 2 weeks in June. So you are pushing through. You are doing an amazing job with your learning activities and opportunities. So just keep pushing on. You're almost to the finish line, okay? And learning never stops, even when we're at home. So let me get some of the most amazing shout outs going. This week in our Google Slides, I asked you if you could plant something in your garden right now. What would you plant? And I hope maybe some of you might actually do this summer. We, I think, are going to try strawberries. So once we can get out and go grab those seeds and things, maybe that would be a fun project for you to do too, to see what grows. But I was so interesting to see what you guys would plant. So Anthony, and you guys can look back and see what everybody did. Your slides were also super colorful and awesome. Anthony, you said cucumbers, favorite vegetable. I too love cucumbers. I hear they're pretty easy to grow, so that might be something you can actually do. Connor, carrots, delish. Sarah, you would like an apple tree. Nolan said apples, grapes, and strawberries. You can make an awesome fruit salad there, Nolan. Elise, blue tulips. And I have to say, a couple people said tulips. Gavin said purple tulips. Rowan said tulips and sunflowers and strawberries. But the people that said tulips, we have been really, Charlotte and I have really been enjoying looking at all the tulips that have been popping up. Unfortunately, in my backyard, I'm supposed to have tulips, but the rabbits hopped right on by with them and ate them. So I don't have tulips. So I really am loving going to other people's houses on our walks and seeing all the beautiful tulips. So I'm with you guys on those. Andrew says grapes, apples, and raspberries. Those would be delicious in a fruit salad as well. Alina says tomatoes because she likes tomatoes with salt. And Alina, my grandfather used to have a whole row of tomatoes, and we used to eat them exactly like you're saying. Cut them open and put a little salt on them in the summer. Nothing better. Rosa, I loved yours. Lemons, so you can make lemonade this summer, and maybe you could sell it at a lemonade stand this summer. That would be so fun. I loved that. I thought it was so creative. Manea, I know you have a pretty extensive garden, so you had trouble even coming up with something, but she said a money tree, as well as Max. Guys, I would love a money tree too. I sure would. I'm with you there. Delaney, I loved your answer to pumpkins. So that she said she would love to plant them now, so come October, she could have them to carve for Halloween time. I thought, what a cool idea. Let's see. Henry, I liked your answer to super interesting sunflowers, and that is one of my favorite flowers. I think they're just beautiful, and they really brighten up the day. And then lavender, one of my favorite smells, that candles with lavender, and it's a very calm and relaxing smell. I'm with you there, bud. Sorry if it gets kind of noisy. I'm outside because it finally stopped raining and I just needed to get out for a few minutes here. Ben, your answer was so interesting. Lupine, I hope I'm saying that right. Because it's something that's native to Maine, which is where he was born, which I think is so cool that you have that memory and you would want to bring it here. I wonder, because Maine's climate is a little bit different than ours, I wonder if it would really grow here like it does there. You'd have to do some research about that. Pretty cool though, thought. Watermelon, Max, also besides the money tree, and cucumbers. I love watermelons too. I would love a big watermelon plant in my yard. Maggie's going right for a fruit bowl too. Peaches, pears, strawberries, delish. We actually have a pear tree in our yard, but because we haven't lived here very long, I'm not quite sure when the pears will come, so I have to keep watching for it. I'll take pictures if they grow. Timmy, red poppies, apples and cherries, beautiful, beautiful red poppies. I'm with you there. And then Edith also is going with the apple tree and strawberry scene. So very cool. I loved reading what you guys would plant in your gardens. Next week, there's a new Google slide, so we'll have a few more, probably 3 more. And then that last week, we probably will, well, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't decided. But we'll have either 3 or 4 more Google slides. So I love seeing them. I look back at them. They make me really smile, and they make me happy to see what everyone is doing and thinking. It's kind of like my version of a community circle. So thanks for sharing that with us and working so hard. You guys also worked really hard on your shape poems this week. I had a lot of parents sending me your shape poems, and I loved hearing that you enjoyed writing them. This is not something that you can, that you have to stop doing just because this week we stop. You can keep doing your shape poems for as long as they're fun for you. So please continue those. I got a really cool one specifically from Ben. It was a boat. From Maggie, an ice cream cone, which made me really hungry, just as hungry as Rowan's cupcake made me, and Mana's strawberry. So those 3 just made me want to go have cupcakes and ice cream and strawberries. Good thing it's my birthday this weekend. Max and Jacob both did a sun, and Max also did a slip inside. That was fun. So those are just some of the highlights that I saw that were really awesome. They were colored and they looked beautiful, and they just looked like you guys worked really hard on them. So shout out to my friends for showing me those shape poetry examples. Very nice. I got an awesome picture of Edith working on her math QR codes. That was cool. I'm glad to see you were doing that for your morning work. There's more coming next week. A teeny tiny bird just flew by. It was so small. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it was a little hummingbird. That was awesome though, Edith. Keep working on those math QR codes for subtraction. I have new ones coming this week for you. So check out those. And I have 5 friends, a whole hand, 5 friends that passed Alexia level. That's incredible. And I think out of everybody, when I last checked today, which was Friday, like around lunchtime, I had everybody had been on Lexia and completed the amount of time for Lexia. I think everybody except 7 of you. So that's pretty darn good. I was really impressed. So some of you still needed to finish that up, but for the most part, you guys were really rocking it and being on there at the amount of time that you needed for your usage. But my 5 passers were Rowan, woohoo, Manea, Alina, Jack, and Rosa. Awesome. And Jack and Rosa, those are the second levels that you guys passed. So good job to everybody. Those 5 kiddos, amazing. Jack completed that Lexia level this week, and also it was his birthday this week. So let's give him a big happy birthday to you, to Mr. Jack. So I was happy that you got that pass of Lexia level on your birthday week. It was probably because you were a little bit older, a little bit smarter there, Jack. And then finally, I want to shout out Connor, Maggie, Delaney, Rowan, Ben, and Max. They all, when I looked at the I Know It math, they all had completed all or almost all of their assignments. So I'm like very, very impressed by that. You guys must have been doing one every single day and really working hard on that. And so I know it takes a lot of patience and a lot of focus to get all of these tasks done throughout the week, especially without me there saying, come on, come on, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're not going to go to recess unless you do this. I know it's hard to keep that motivation up. You guys are doing such a good job. Please don't lose steam. You're doing great, okay? You're doing great. So I'm shouting that out loud, out on my porch for you, that you're doing an amazing job, and I'm really proud of you guys. Something special is happening a week from today. Next Friday, May 22nd, we're doing a live Google Meet. So you'll get to see each other and me. We'll do a few things that should take about a half an hour. And what is a half an hour, by the way? How many minutes? Do you know? If you know, say it. We'll be doing that in 1 week, so you'll get some more information about that this week. I cannot wait to see you all on there. And hopefully, as the weather gets nicer towards the middle or end of next week, I can come and walk by and you'll be outside, and maybe we'll get to see each other on walks. All right, so stay healthy, stay active, be a leader at home, be helpful, okay? Be a learner with your work, and be kind to your families. We'll see you soon. Good job, second graders.